Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's episode. It has been a long time coming, but I am so happy and excited to show you all. I haven't weaved in my ends, but I have finished and blocked my the Lord's Prayer filet crochet project. And I'm so excited to show you guys. I am happy. After I blocked it, I do have something I kind of want to tell you about, but I'll talk about that later. After I blocked it and I got it all pinned out, it's beautiful. I'm so excited. So I'll quit yapping and I'll just show it to you. Oh, I am so happy that it came out so good. I should have measured it. I didn't measure it before or when I got after I blocked it. I should have. I would bet it's probably... Well, hold on a second. I bet it's 4 foot tall. Well, wait a minute. Didn't I have a tape measure in here? Oh, come on. I swear I had a tape measure. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's, give or take 4 foot tall and maybe 2.5 feet wide. I am so happy with it. Okay, let's talk about... Dang it. I needed to bring my pattern in here and I forgot it. Oh, no I didn't. I got it. So I actually wrote down that I started this January, does that say 27 or 17? January 17th, 2024 is when I started it. And I finished it I finished it September 1st, 2025. So just about 2 years. I don't know why I was thinking I started it later than that, but anyway, the whole thing all written out and everything. I cannot tell you. So what happened was we went to Wisconsin to visit or to go check out our property, and we took my dad up there. Well, Dad and Matt, my husband, sat in the front seat and I sat in the back. So I just put my headphones on and I crocheted all the way up there. It's like 10 hours. Well, if you don't stop, it's probably 9. If you make a couple stops, it's about 10 and a half. And so, Dad, I had to stop a few times. So it's about 10 and a half up there and 10 and a half back. And, yeah, I got it done before we got home. I was so excited. Oh. So what my original plan was that I have a gift card from Christmas last year, 2024, for $100, and I was going to use that to pay for the frame. And then my husband's like, well, I can just make the frame, yada yada. And I was like, I'd rather just take it to Hobby Lobby because they'll get it done. And I told him, I was like, I don't mean that meanly or rudely. I just mean it as in, they'll get it done not long after I take it up there. Instead of me saying, honey, will you make this? And then a month later. Anyway, so that was my original plan. Well, then the more and more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? One of you guys commented and said that this is an heirloom. And I was like, she's right. It's an heirloom. So why would I want Hobby Lobby to make the frame? Why wouldn't I just have my husband do it? So that way, fast forward 30, 40 years, our grandkids get it and they can say, Grandpa made the frame, Grandma made the crochet piece inside of it. So it's like, Yeah, I think I'm going to have Matt make the frame, which he's going to, by the time it's over, I'm going to probably drive him nuts because I'm not going to let him not do it because I'll be like on him all the time. Are you done yet? Did you do it, honey? Did you go get this? Is it ready? Anyway, so I'm so excited. I have had this for so long. I'm so happy to be done with it. Oh, well, I mean, I got to weave in my ends and then we're going to get it framed. So be on the lookout for that. But it is done. Now, blocking it. I do want to talk about that because I was a little upset, I guess you could say. But then, so when what I originally decided to do was put some hot water in my sink, soak the whole thing in the hot water, and then drain as much water out as I could, lay it out, pin it down, put a fan on it, and, you know, go from there. And I did that. Well, then at the bottom got real wide and the top didn't get near as wide. And I was like, I knew this was going to happen. First of all, I've never done crochet before. You know, your tension changes. And for those of you that watch my magazine flip throughs, there was actually a question that was regarding this in one of the magazines. I don't remember which one it was, but I was like, dang it. So what I decided to do was let it completely dry. And then I got my iron and I filled it with water and I put it on steam. And I steamed and just kind of, you know, ran my hands across it like this. And I just laid it out on the floor. And I just laid it out and just kind of, you know, stretched it, steamed it, stretched it. And then it's still not to the same shape. Like you can tell, see how, you know, the bottom is kind of more ruffled than the top. But I think it's going to be okay. It's my first fillet piece, you know. Hindsight, I probably would have paid more attention to my tension as I went. And I don't know. I wish it wasn't like that. I know now, you know, to work it better. I don't know. Anyway, I will do my best to make it look beautiful. Yeah, so there is that completed. And thank you for whoever it was up there that had me draw that twice. Well, I didn't draw it twice. You know what I mean. Anyway, I was gonna say something to you guys. Do you guys notice how my nose is so red? I think it's because I'm hot, because the temperature actually has broke here. It's not 100 degrees. So my husband and I are like, you know what? Shut the air conditioners off. We're sick of paying for it. You know, we're going to suffer for a little bit. So of course I was cleaning up the house a little bit before I came up here. So, and I think that's why in like the last couple of videos, my nose has been red, but the rest of my face isn't, because I'm hot. And I'm like, ugh. Anyway, are you guys ready to draw a new project? I know I am, and I'm kind of hoping it's something that I don't have to stress over. I can just make really fast, not really fast, but just kind of, you know, relax and crochet it and not be like, ah. Cross your fingers. I have to tell you guys a funny story about my band-aids on my fingers as soon as I get this done. Okay. I looked at it and I think I saw... Oh, okay. Doll body. Not bad. I saw that big B and I thought it said break, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. Alright, let me get my little box. Crochet doll bodies. There's only a couple in here. All right. I didn't want to do this. I was secretly hoping it wasn't going to say this, but it says clown small. And I think what I had planned when I wrote that, I need to really be more specific with things I write, because I assume that I'll remember it and I don't. I think what I may have been working towards, not working towards, but what I was referring to is a hobo clown, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and, God, I gotta get that toad out. I'm gonna have to go dig all of this out and see what I can come up with and look through my patterns. All right. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I found my pattern I wanted. So this is the guy I'm gonna make. Besides his hands, like, to me, it's, his hands are a little disproportion. Is that the disproportion? Is that the word I want to say? Yeah. But he is who I'm gonna make, and I have his little head. That's how I carried it in here, was on my finger. But here is his head. And I have to say, I'm a little disappointed because I really, really thought I had that hand and headset. I really thought I did, and I cannot find them anywhere. So I was like, you know what? If I come across them, then I have another one of these heads. So if I come across it, I will put it with the other head and keep it as a set. So whenever I have a set, what I do is I put them in like these old Ziploc bags. And what I do is the Ziploc bags that we use, I wash them, like I turn them inside out, wash them, and then let them dry. And then those are the ones I use for things other than food. So that's what I'll put this little set with. But what I'm going to do is take his little head. And I thought maybe instead of the feet, maybe a pair of, like, I have this Ziploc bag of little random boots that I have. So I thought maybe, you know, just take a pair of boots. Those aren't matched. I think these two might be. Maybe, I don't know. But like take a little pair of boots. And then I'm not really sure how big he'll be. So I've got a bag of random hand sets. And I thought maybe something like this set might work, but I don't know. I kind of don't like them. So I thought I have these two little hand sets, and then I have the other one for this. I can't find it in my bag right now, but this is a smaller one. Like, these are the ones that go with what I call dumpling doll heads. These little hands go with those. So I thought maybe these would look good, but then I have little hands like that. I'll make him work. He will look good by the time I get him done. And if that's not what I meant when I put, because I'm a part of me kind of, oh, come on now. A part of me kind of thinks that I put small clown, meaning one of the smaller than that clown heads, along with, you know, whatever else. And make that, and then I wrote down hobo on another piece of paper. So if I draw hobo again, we'll put that to the side, and then we'll draw again. But I want to see if he's named. For some reason I thought he had a name, but I can't remember. Angel, Barbara, Jeannie, little brother, Happy Hobo. Let's see. It says worsted weight yarn, H hook, 2.5 plastic hobo doll head, 2.5 inches high. I'd say that's about right. Polyfill and buttons. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the buttons. I love the little patches. So we need charcoal gray, light gray, caramel, so I just brown, red and white. Sweet. So Happy Hobo will be our next one. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I have a big old mess to clean up because let me tell you, I was just flinging everything out of that tote because I was like, I know I have that set, but I can't. Maybe I put it in another tote. I don't know. I can't find them. I don't know what I did with them. And that makes... I'm an organized person, dang it. And it makes me really aggravated when I can't find my stuff. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.